I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight for him. I tell you what, the fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything.
It's gonna be a party.
And I'm gonna let y'all know, son, his father was up here shaking on the what's his name? He was shaking on the
Thank everybody that played a part in it. My team, Myrtle Diaz, Gary Jonas.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking. How you gonna say it's cap? It gotta be gonna say it's cap. I'm watching. Gotta be.
Gervonta Tank Davis's potential retirement has sparked a significant buzz in the boxing community, and Sean Porter believes Tank has great plans before retiring.
You know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate. Listen, man, life is about planning. And if anything, consider that a part of his plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he's trying to do before he gets out of here.
Rumors suggest Davis has a blueprint in mind before he steps away from the sport. This plan reportedly includes high-profile fights that could solidify his legacy.
What I can is put bugs in his ear, in his head about wanting to be retired, because I know once the closer you get to wanting to be there, the closer you are to there and further away from actual competition. You know, so Tank, you know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate.
World champion boxing trainer Coach Bullet opened a shot on Lamont Roach and brutally stated that Lamont had no chance to stand against an experienced and intelligent fighter like Tank Davis.
He doesn't have a chance. Tank is a very experienced, high IQ. You know, the only person that could have beat Tank was Rolly. I keep telling people that nobody's going to beat him because they don't bring nothing to the table to make him scared, to puzzle him, to make him, you know, panic or open his eyes like a deer in headlights. So this fight with Roach, I mean, it's Tank selling the fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody saying, hey.
Coach Bullet confidently dismissed any chances of Lamont Roach competing against Gervonta Tank Davis. He emphasized Tank's superior skill set, power, and dominance in the ring. According to Bullet, Roach lacks the tools and experience to handle Tank's explosive style and high-level boxing IQ.
He's not gonna be scared of nothing. He had no, like, it was like the other guy he just beat the other day, the dark-skinned kid.
Frank Martin.
Frank Martin. Good boxer, but you bring that to the table as far as power and fear. See, boxing is a sport where if somebody is scared of you, they're gonna walk through you and laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, if Roach ain't bringing no real heat, and he can't bring heat, you can forget about it.
So you think Lamont gets stopped in that fight?
Probably like the 10th round.
Meanwhile, boxer Blair Romero Cobb sees Roach as an underdog who, with the right strategy and determination, could achieve victory, even against a formidable opponent like Gervonta Davis.
I give Lamont Roach a good fair chance. I'm a fan of both fighters, and I wish for the fans to win. I'm not going for Lamont Roach. I'm not going for Tank. I'm going for the fans. We need big, exciting fights. I wish him nothing but the best. He had an amazing career. He's worked very, very hard. He's gained plenty of money, plenty of status, and he's done almost everything he wanted to do in the career of boxing. So I wish him a farewell if it's his time to go.
During a recent press conference, Gervonta Davis stirred up the boxing world when he placed a heated $100,000 bet with one of Lamont Roach's friends, daring that he would knock Roach out in the 9th round. This bold move has only intensified the drama leading up to their highly anticipated fight on the 1st of March 2025.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want to bet? How much you want to bet? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from? All right, bet.
Tank Davis has fought just once this year, beating Frank Martin on June 15th after a pair of wins in 2023 over Hector Luis Garcia and Ryan Garcia.
The confidence, I mean, they gave me a little bit more, but my confidence was already through the roof. You hear me? Like, it ain't nothing to it. It ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing going to alter my confidence or none of that. My confidence either going to shoot up or it's gonna stay like at 1,000. You hear me?
Roach holds the WBA super featherweight title and exercises his right to challenge for the WBA belt in the next division up. The 29-year-old veteran has won 6 in a row. This year, his only fight will be a June 28th mismatch victory over challenger Firgal McCrory.
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about that shit.
What advantage do you feel like you have going into this fight?
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubt himself. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Lamont Roach Jr. set to challenge Gervonta Tank Davis for the WBA lightweight title on March 1st, 2025 at Brooklyn's Barclays Center isn't stopping there. Roach is already eyeing future battles with top-tier opponents like Shakur Stevenson and Vasily Lomachenko. With his sights set on the biggest names in the division, Roach is determined to make a statement and prove himself as a force to be reckoned with in the lightweight scene, but probably, as he said, 2025 will be the last year of his big career.
Who you looking to fight next after this fight? Like, Tank over, win, lose, draw, whatever. Who you want next?
Look, if y'all don't know, even after I beat Tank, I'm gonna go back down to 130 and handle some smoke that I got down there at 130. All the champions, I got smoke with all the champions. I wanted to unify at least one belt at 130.
Okay.
So whoever the champion is, whoever the champions are, hopefully I can just line them up and then.
But before anyone else, Lamont Roach has to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, the opponent he was supposed to fight for a long time now.
Oh man, they've been knowing each other from the amateurs, silver gloves, everything. They grew up actually together, you know. Roach and him back and forth battles and whatnot. It's gonna be a pretty interesting fight, you know what I'm saying? Because Roach he come to fight, and I think it's a great fight. Everybody talking all that stuff about why Roach, because he signed and took the fight, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for the community.
Lamont Roach Jr. made it clear that he's putting in all the effort and training to ensure he knocks out Gervonta Tank Davis in their upcoming fight.
I hope so. who don't want to win by knockout? I hope so.
I'm gonna be training for it. I'm gonna be training for it no matter how it go. If it go 12, if it go 10, if it go 8, if it go 1, I'm gonna be training to make sure I'm able to knock him out in any round.
The highly anticipated fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. was originally scheduled for December, but was delayed due to venue complications. Now set for March 1st, 2025, at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, this clash will mark Davis's first defense of his WBA lightweight title since his impressive 8th round TKO victory over Frank Martin in June 2024.
Here tell y'all, I think he's gonna train his man. Hopefully we get the best version of him.
Gervonta Tank Davis expressed a deep connection with Lamont Roach, highlighting how their journeys in boxing have intertwined over the years. For Davis, this fight isn't just another bout, it's a collision of two fighters who've grown and evolved within the sport. While Roach may not command the same spotlight as some other boxers, Davis clearly respects his persistence and the skills he brings to the ring. Davis remarked, reflecting on Roach's staying power in a sport where many fade away. Actually, still doing well. Everybody that's started with us is not really in the picture right now, so people don't really, I want to say know him, but he definitely has the skills. Davis acknowledged that while Roach might not be a household name, he's one of the few from their era who has remained relevant and competitive at a high level.
They talking, they talking, but you know how it's gonna get. You know how it's gonna get.
Davis didn't hold back on his praise, emphasizing Roach's abilities and stated he definitely has the skills. Definitely a top opponent, and come March the 1st, everybody will see. With these words, Davis sets the stage for an electrifying showdown, promising fans that Roach will prove himself a worthy adversary. It's clear that Davis isn't taking Roach lightly, and this respect adds a layer of intrigue to their upcoming fight. A battle not just for victory, but to showcase the dedication and evolution of two seasoned fighters.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be.
Hey, somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey. I'm
okay,
glad my
Tank.
name ain't somebody.
Gervonta Tank Davis shared his initial thoughts on Lamont Roach, reflecting on their shared history and what lies ahead in their upcoming clash. Davis acknowledged that while he hasn't been closely following Roach's recent fights, his first-hand experience with Roach in the gym has left a lasting impression. Tank stated, "I haven't been watching his fights too much, but I've been in the gym with him and I know how he moves." Davis shows his respect for Roach's skills and toughness. Despite their familiarity, Davis emphasized the importance of preparation. "I'll get in camp and get up to date on him. I know for sure he's definitely tough and has sneaky power. He's had sneaky power since we were kids." With his trademark confidence, Davis laid out his strategy, showing his intent to neutralize Roach's strengths. As he stated, "We're gonna figure out what he's best at and we'll take it away from him. I make sure I'm on top of my stuff." However, Davis remained grounded, acknowledging the unpredictable nature of the sport. It's boxing, so anything can happen. Boxers have off nights. We gotta do everything to be on top of our game. As Davis gears up for camp, his respect for Roach's abilities is clear, but so is his determination to maintain his dominance in the ring. Fans can expect an intense battle as both fighters bring their best to the table. Gervonta Tank Davis isn't holding back as he gears up for his fight with Lamont Roach. Davis declared with his signature intensity. Tank said, "He better not bring his family. That's what I've been saying." While acknowledging their shared history and mutual respect, Davis made it clear, "He might be my people, but we gotta get it on. I don't care who he comes with. None of them can stop this." Representing Baltimore, Davis sees this as more than a fight. He added, "I'm repping people all over, everyone going through something, everyone who's doubted. I will do it for you." With the DC-Baltimore rivalry adding extra fuel, Davis is ready to prove once again why he's a force to be reckoned with.
They talking, but you know I gonna get.
Lamont Roach Jr. is ready to prove the critics wrong ahead of his fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. While many are calling it a mismatch, Roach is filled with confidence and excitement for the challenge. Roach said, "I anticipated it to be like the fight of the year. Honestly, I think it's gonna be the fight of the year. For all those who don't know, I could boogie. I'm in there. I'm in my zone. I'm in my jam when I'm in the ring, man. So it is what it is. I have surprised a lot of people, and I'm damn sure gonna shock a lot of people when I win." Roach's words show he's not just here to fight. He's here to make a statement and leave fans in awe. Davis is the undefeated WBA lightweight champion. Didn't hold back as he laid out his confidence for the fight. Davis declared, "Come March the 1st, we dance. Everybody knows how I get." Despite his usual bravado, he acknowledged Roach's sneaky power and promised to prepare for anything his opponent might bring to the ring. Referring to Lamont Roach Sr., Davis quipped, "He better not bring his family. None of them can stop this." Tank specifically highlighted Roach Sr.'s nervous demeanor, mocking him for his shaking hand on stage. The comment drew laughter from Davis's supporters, but added fuel to an already intense rivalry. Roach Jr., who is moving up a weight class for the bout, didn't take the bait. Instead, he focused on his preparation and the improvements he's made since their amateur days. Roach said, "His team knows my work, up close and personal. Come March 1st, we're gonna kick some ass." The fight between Davis and Roach isn't just another title bout, it's personal. The two have faced off twice in the amateurs, with Davis coming out on top both times. While Davis has since become one of boxing's biggest stars, Roach has steadily built his resume, capturing the WBA super featherweight title and now aiming for gold in a second division. Roach said, "I've gotten better in every aspect since the amateurs. I was one of the best then, and I'm much better now." Meanwhile, Greg Hackett weighed in on the upcoming fight between Lamont Roach Jr. and Gervonta Tank Davis, highlighting the stark differences in their personality. Hackett described Roach as a calm and composed fighter, noting that he doesn't possess the menacing aura that Davis brings to the ring. Even if Roach tried to intimidate someone, his relaxed demeanor might work against him, Hackett humorously pointed out.
To the people who know Lamont and to the people who know boxing and been around, it's a good fight. But what is missing is that flair. Lamont isn't that type of guy. He a gentleman. He laid back. He ain't, even if, all right, Lamont the kind of guy, like, even if he tried to intimidate you, you wouldn't be fully intimidated because his eyes green, light skin boy. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like super mean boy. You feel what I'm saying? Tank got the tattoos, his eyes off a little bit. He look crazy.
On the other hand, Hackett praised Davis for his intimidating presence. He emphasized that Davis brings an unpredictable edge to the ring, making him a real threat and adding to his menacing aura.
Lamont just a cool boy, but he can fight. He really can fight, and he is a champion. We should respect him as such. The problem is, because we always looking for hype. We looking for another so-called big fight. When really, honestly, true, this is a good fight. Lamont Roach knows Tank Davis. Tank Davis knows Lamont Roach. It's a local fight. It's big for the part of town, DMV.
That shit is huge.
I say do it.
For the DMV.
I say do it.
He further added, Tank's tattoos and intense energy give him a more aggressive, unpredictable edge. Davis's persona, marked by his intensity and raw power, creates a striking contrast to Roach's more laid-back approach, setting the stage for an exciting battle of styles in the ring. As the fight date is coming closer and closer, Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach prepare to clash in what promises to be an explosive showdown. The world will be watching every move. Who will come out on top, the hard-hitting Tank or the skilled veteran Lamont? Let us know who you think will win in the comments below. Thanks for watching.